Now, normally we'd go back to the village and, well, reap our rewards for collecting all this music sheets, but first we're gonna go to the Armored Outpost. Our scouts saw your approach, and we know of your quest. This is the Armored Outpost. The brave are holed up here, deep in enemy territory. It's dangerous. Get equipped. Yeah, we're not in exactly friendly area now. This is far from the village, so we're in a place where a lot more foes are prevalent. We languish like lovers while Treasure Knight sails under the waves in his dread iron whale. His treachery scares all the fish in sea. Do us a favor and thrash him for me. Yar! We will. Oops, I meant to press W. The armorer will hold on to any armor you buy, and he'll let you swap them out whenever you want. Interesting. I'm so grumpy. I'm just not in a good mood. I wish someone could cheer me up. Well, okay, I'll give it a shot. Why would they just leave the catapult unattended? The operator is out to launch. Oh, great. Buzzkill, huh? Not a fan of puns, huh? Heavens me! All this armor clanging about. What an awful racket. Well, sorry, you're not exactly in the most lavish place in the land. Oh dear, dreadfully sorry, but I have no time to converse at the moment. Okay. Oh, there we go. Another night with a shovel? I just saw one of you guys earlier, but he was scary looking. Was that the guy that Reese was talking about? Although, I don't know if Black Knight would bury innocent people. I don't know. I mean, he is lawless, but I don't think he's cruel. He's like Shadow. He's an anti-hero, not a villain. Oh, that King Knight. He's so regal. Such a refined fashion sense. But honestly, I'd rather be your queen. Okay. I'm bringing some oats to my family. I bet they're hungry. Alright, we're just gonna leave. Alright. Ah, hats, my greatest passion. Nothing I enjoy more than the crisp snap of a well-tailored brim. Neat. Alright, so we have a little boutique, I guess? I don't know, is that how you pronounce it? Anyways. With my vast riches, I could buy this whole store, but I forgot my wallet. Yeah, sure you did. Oh, upstanding knight. You could part with a paltry 1,000 gold, no? I mean, we got plenty of money, so, yeah, sure. Wow, thanks. I can't believe that worked. Talk to this guy again. Running out of customers, one by one. The hats are going. How shall I restock? I don't know. I buy only the best, and for my latest purchase, unfortunately, I'm only 1,000 gold short. Here you go. Excelsior! Wait a minute. Hey, that's someone else's line. Rest in peace, Stanley. Now that I have my purchase, I shall take my leave. It's just one more customer. Then there's no more hats. No more hats. Must get more hats. Alright, this guy's starting to creep me out, not gonna lie. Oh, such a charming beret. If only I had the means to afford it. Alright, here you go. Hooray, this is just what I needed. Thank you, hero. Who knew charity would be our downfall? Oh, my precious hats. That's a lovely helmet. So lovely. So lovely. I must inquire, sir, about your curious collection. Travel the land far and wide I do, searching, learning, teaching, collecting, all shapes, all sizes. Hats. Each one I wear grants me a new power, and your hat looks powerful indeed. Intriguing, but I'm rather attached to my helmet. Yes, about that. Unknowingly, we have a boss fight, Mr. Hat. He has two different types of hats. One where he basically has a sword and javelins that he'll throw on the ground that both of you can knock back at him. We'll also bring in this hat where he will basically start throwing a bunch of saucers and teacups and start hopping around on his Kane, come on, you're gonna, oh, no, he's gonna switch to the, this, hat. Just basically like any normal boss, just use your, you can hit those javelins back at him. Just use the, use your trusty Chaos Sphere. If you're able to aim well, haha, chain. If you're able to aim well enough, you can pierce through his hat shield while he's changing hats. Alright, come on, come at me. There we go. Gotcha. Enough! I know not what came over me. My hunger for hats took control. Your beautiful hat. It's a helmet. Ha! Righto! I knew that. Wear it in good health. For now. Right. Well, off I go then. He's an odd fellow. Seems to have a hat fetish. What? Nothing. I didn't say anything. Anyways, now that we've taken care of that guy, actually, wait, hold on. What are you doing up there? Actually, wait. You can actually bounce off of his hat sign. Oh, bother. You found me. I'm so embarrassed. I promise I'll pester you no longer. Here's some gold for all the trouble. So now we got 1,000 gold back from how we got, from one of the payments that we gave to one of the buyers at the shop. Along with the money that we got from actually defeating Mr. Hat. That is actually how we will be able to get that music sheet right up there. Or also just doing this. No, wait, go down a little bit and wait, no. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's a little bit later. Anyways, here we are at the aerial anvil with the armorer. This be the aerial anvil. I need an armor upgrade. You need some forged. I'm your fella. All right, this guy can change your armor to several different different armors, basically different plates, mails, whatever. So here we have the final guard, which basically cuts the amount of gold that you drop when you die in half. Normally you lose 25% of your gold, now it's just 12%. Conjurer's Coat makes it so that you take double damage, however it adds 50 magic to your total magic count, and makes it so that all enemies drop magic jars. A Dynamo Mail, basically whenever you have 2 consecutive shovel drops, you will be able to, your next dig slash will be much more powerful. It can pierce through defenses of enemies such as the gold armor, and does double damage. The Mail of Momentum basically prevents you from getting any knockback when you're hit by enemies, however you're a lot more slippery. I don't understand how that works since it's meant to stop you from moving unnecessarily. I don't know. And then the Ornate Plane. I don't know. The Ornate Plate. Flashy, acrobatic, useless. Yeah, it's just a flex. So we're gonna work our ways up through these armors, which means I'm going to purchase the final guard. And considering that we died like 2 or 3 times in the Explodatorium, we might actually need that. Here we have the Shovel-Smith. That's a nice shovel blade you have there, lad, but I can improve it, unlock its true abilities. So here we are able to upgrade our shovel to do different things. The charge handle works similarly to the Dynamo Mail, where if you hold the attack button, in my case J, you can charge up your dig slash, and when you let go, you do that charged dig slash that pierces through the defenses and does double damage. Next we have the Trench Blade, which helps you dig up an entire pile of treasure in just one dig slash instead of multiple. And then the drop spark lets you shoot out a spark on the ground from a dig slash when you're at full health. Kind of reminds me of a certain sword from a certain video game that was released on a console that this game pays a lot of homage to. I wonder. No use when using all my time pondering about it. Now, we're going to get the Trench Blade upgrade. Ta-da! Oh yeah, by the way, that is actually an eye patch right there. Like, it's kind of hard to see because it's, a sprite, but if you check this guy's official artwork, he does have an eye patch. That is not just something that's covering up part of his face. It is an eye patch. And also, this guy, the armorer, actually has a name. He's called Grayson, and I think this is only revealed in, like, the official artwork, book of artwork or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. By the way, you can see all the different armors that are available. As you can see, this is the final guard right in the background. And a strange a strange green armor that is not on sale. We have no idea where we can get that. Actually, yes, we do. This is actually the armor of the Player 2 character, which is basically just a green palette swap of Shovel Knight Luigi style. And every time you basically do co-op mode, the Player 2 gets a green armor plate of Shovel Knight. So yeah, this is what it's meant to be. Actually, we will be seeing another green armor set, so who knows if it's meant to be the co-op armor or something else. We'll see that in a later date. Anyways, we got this guy right here. Horns, the finest instrument, but they only really come to life in a duet. Guess we'll have to find a horn of ourselves. Sure thing, Mr. Rooster. We got Mr. Hat again. You can't be serious. How did you find me again? You're following me everywhere. Okay, I won't come back. Just take some more of my gold and leave me to my hats. And he's gone. Airship enthusiast. I do say so. Why, I haven't seen such a decadent airship since I sold mine. Ha! Interesting. So yeah, that is it for Mr. Hat. Oh, we're gonna talk to this guy real quick. This bag of oats weighs a ton. Is that what the horse lady was talking about? But yeah, as you can see, Mr. Hat is now gone. I thought I saw some commotion in here from outside. What happened? Nothing. Let me talk to the bird. Let me talk to the bird! I just love coming to this fancy store. It makes me feel so fancy. Yeah, shut up, rich boy. Well, I got all your money from your parents. Even with my new beret, my life feels incomplete. Maybe a new dress to go with it. Okay, Pauline. Excuse me. Yeah, also you can get a bunch of... Yeah, this thing apparently gives you a bunch of jars. Whoa, that's a big one. Now we've fully restocked from the jars that from all the magic we used in the boss fight. Is that a shovel? What happened to your sword, Sir Knight? Silence. Anyways, so that is it for the Armored Outpost. But not it for all the stuff we're doing today. We have another overworld encounter. Ugh, I can't believe this. No way. I don't believe this. Okay. Trouble, friend? Have you lost your way? Bought the best gear, the slickest armor, the strongest rope. Pardon? Are you in need of help? Those stuck-up Order of No Quarter cons have no idea what they're missing. Hey, you look like a knight. Shovel Knight, at your service. But I'm not in league with... So I heard that if you beat a knight, you get to take their title, right? Please, don't do something you'll regret. I don't want to. The Great Bass Knight. Like the sound of that, And they'll have no choice but to accept me now. Come on, Let's do this. We have our third boss fight. We have Baz. This guy has, well, he has some pretty strong rope. Just look at it, just carry him like that. You can also use it to block your shovel drop, or just whip it at you. You can also use it Indiana Jones style and swing across the those hooks up there. He will also, when you swing up here, okay, he can also jump down on you, similar to King Knight. If you're on the ground when he hits you, that can hurt. Ah, crap. I'm gonna, whoa, that is perfectly timed. And he will stun you if he hits the ground. God, okay, I'm going to get my 10 seconds of invincibility. Come on. Anyways, he'll also bring out a bunch of electricity, all around you. It'd be hilarious if that actually did hit. And now that he has, you know, lost half of his HP, he will darken the sky and get basically summon even more electricity. That was unexpectedly difficult, but hey, at least we had the final guard, so even if we did lose, we'd only lose an eighth of our money instead of a fourth. No way! Not even my best moves could phase you. Well fought. If you can accept defeat like a true knight, you'll always have your dignity. No, they'll never let me into the order. Never, ever, ever. Ah. I'm sad. We turn his tears into money. Oh well. So now we finally have all that taken care of, so let's finally head over to the village. Alright, we have 4 music sheets, which nets us 2,000 gold. Oh, we found courage under fire. Such a surely lot, those blacksmiths. All doom and gloom. At least they pay decently. Alright, so now we have the 2 songs of the Explodatorium and... we're missing one. We're missing one from the Armored Outpost. However, we are unable to get it just yet. So we have one from the Armored Outpost, the one we got from Reese, fighting with all our might, which also played while we fought Baz and Mr. Hat. And then we have Flowers Antimony and Vital Vitriol. Now, one thing about fighting with all our might and, you know, the characters associated with it is that they're actually characters that were made by people that like aren't like actual Yacht Club staff, not Yacht Club, whatever. So this game was backed up by Kickstarters, by the way. Here's our health upgrade and magic upgrade right here. So Shovel Knight was originally backed by a bunch of Kickstarters, and basically the top 3 people who donated the most would basically be able to participate in something called Director of the Day, which allowed them to create a character and basically all of their moves, abilities, boss fight, things like that, and they were given that song, Fighting with All Our Might, which means that Baz, Mr. Hat, and Reese are all characters that were created by Kickstarters. And what's interesting about Reese is that he's been in other games. He is not originally from Shovel Knight. He wasn't just created, just because someone won a thing, basically donated so much money for the Kickstarter of this game. No, he actually was in, like, I think 2 previous games. He was created, like, from what I recall, he was created back in 2001. And so yeah, when the when Reese's creator was ended up becoming director of the day, he inserted his OC basically into Shovel Knight, and yeah, now he's been associated with Shovel Knight ever since. And I recall actually, let me check something real quick, because I think there's something similar happened with oh no, I was about to say that that Baz also had a similar situation, but no, it's just that Baz is actually based off of a scrapped character from, of all games, Street Fighter 2. Yeah, he's based off the character called Zubaz. Even his sprite model name is Zubaz. It's like, you know, Zubat, the Pokemon, but we're, you know, like Baz. This guy, yeah. Yeah, anyways, so, actually, no, wait. Sorry, I got the Shovel Knight wiki up right here. But, so yeah, he is like Reese. He was created for this one game called, was it a game? No, it's a web series. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, it was created by, like, an unofficial mascot for a web series. And then, that's pretty interesting. He basically, Baz made a few other appearances in other indie games and all that. And then became an official Shovel Knight character after the whole Director of the Day thing. And let me actually check on Mr. Hat. There are actually two other characters that are part of the whole Director of the Day thing, that we haven't encountered just yet, but we will. Let me check something. I think Mr. Hat might be an original. Yep, that's right. Even though Reese and Baz were created for things prior to Shovel Knight, Mr. Hat is actually original for Shovel Knight. So that's pretty interesting. And I wonder if that means that all the games that Reese and Baz appeared in before being in Shovel Knight are canon in the Shovel Knight timeline, because, well, we'll find out later in the later games that Shovel Knight's got some pretty interesting lore. But I've done plenty of random ramblings and all that. So next time on Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope, we're heading to the Iron Whale Lair of Treasure Knight. See you guys then.